My people, just for a moment, let us just pause concerning this whole saga between nwoko and the Regina Daniels. We've just heard from one source, which is nwoko released his own statement concerning Regina Daniels doing a hard drugs and everything. We've not heard from Regina. Mind you, anybody can say anything just to cover shame so that any day Regina Daniels decided to share her story or to say how everything started, nobody would like to hear from her because this man already lay all sort of allegations. You are doing that, you are doing this against her. Do you understand? Because network just boom, she's doing this, she's doing that. Have you complained about this before now? Any man that easily wash out her wife's dirty lineage outside here means that that man is an abusive man. Yes. Other wives might not come out here to tell us this is what I've been going through because nobody knows them. Remember, Regina Daniel is a public figure. And she was the reason why Nwoko was this celebrity he is now. Mind you, he was a senator, but nobody knows him until Regina Daniels came into his life. He has his money, oh, but nobody knows him on internet space. Immediately Regina Daniels got married to Nwoko, his name was everywhere. Even Regina Daniels was the one who opened this Instagram account. I can remember vividly when an interview was going on. Ned said that it was my wife, Regina, that opened this account and she was the one managing them. So maybe Regina has been going through a lot, domestic violence. This girl want to pull one or two things in order to just make everything to go faster so that if you don't want me to go in peace, let me go in pieces. We will not side on one person, which is Ned. He came out, boom. If this man loves Regina Daniels as he claimed, he will be the last person to speak. Don't get me wrong. Men don't usually talk quick, but any man that allow or grant an interview or release press concerning your family, concerning matter that was going on in your family, look into that man's, life. Something is fishy. There must be something. He just want to put everything like this in order for them to cover one or two things. Regina Daniel is a public figure, yeah? Now, based on that video he released, he was not around though. So how come he knew that Regina was the one beating these people? More than three people as he claimed, but he said he was not around. Which responsible man is gonna, expose his wife this bad? I'm beginning to look this in a different dimension. There's something that Blessing CEO said here that made me to flash my mind back. You were saying that Regina Daniels was doing this, doing that, but not for one day. Heard from you complaining about it. You all take it. My wife is perfect. My wife is okay. My wife, my baby. Now she's no longer all of those things. Look at little Regina that you cannot control, and you want to tell us that Regina is doing hard things. You cannot control Regina. Oga, you are speaking to general public. Oh. You're not talking to illiterates. This girl in question, you are like a father to this girl. And she cannot overgrow you at this age, no matter what. Even if she broke the windscreen, it is not enough reason for you to carry her matter out this way. Unless you're looking for means to lay two allegations against her. So that even if she's going, there won't be any property given to her. I don't know if you people are understanding my point. This man just want to render this girl stranded. He just want to make this girl regret her life. Had I known, it always comes at last. But anyway, until Regina Daniels speak, and be it a smart girl, she might not speak at the end of everything. Because what do you want to hear? Since the man already camouflage everything, turn the whole thing upside down, Regina is worse, Regina is that. But you love her. Did you not date her before you came to her? That's my question. Look at little Regina. You can control all these old women in your house, but little Regina that you cannot control. Oga, you are lying. You are lying. Anyway, my people, please drop your opinion.
Listen, when a woman does not want to leave her relationship or her marriage, she starts to create her own lies and begin to believe it. That is how emotional we are. So, Senator Ned Nwoko have come out on his Instagram page to allege that Regina Daniels is into drugs Drug abuse. Yes. Good. And he further explained that the video that went viral, it was Regina in highness, breaking things in the house, breaking the car, and blah, blah, blah. He was not even around, right? And he also alleged that they are going to be taking her to rehab to be able to help her. If not, she will be damaged. And he also alleged that the brother, Sammy, the one who, was the whistleblower, is also somebody who also gives Regina Daniels drugs to abuse. He also called one other girl Anne on his write-up. Now, you want us to believe that the reason why Regina Daniels fumed up yesterday was because of drugs. I don't believe it, Senator. With all due respect. Let me explain to you how drug works. Yeah, I'm a relationship therapist and I've dealt with a lot of drug users. Drugs makes you calm, depending on the one you want to do. Cigar, weed, mirio, it makes you calm. Drug is more of a numbing pain. When you just want high, chop, sleep. Before somebody takes a drug and gets aggressive, something transpired. Something provoked that person. Now, we're not even about the drug use or no drug use, because I feel like you are capable enough to take care of your wife if you feel like she's abusing drugs. The question is, did you hit her? Do you hit her anytime she misbehaves? I'm not trying to justify what she did, but I just want to understand how you correct her. Because if you are actually very loving, it's not going to be difficult for Regina Daniels to accept rehab. What do they do to provoke her? When you see women acting like this, I do not like it when people make us feel like we are crazy. When you see women bust out like this, break something. No, there is something behind that action. What would make a young girl like Regina go into drugs? Why? Is she unhappy? Is there something she's thinking about? Let's start from there. So with all due respect, sir, with what transpired in the video that we saw, she was saying, did you see Fina when they popo Fina? As Fina land for ground, stand up, and so Fina did like this. Now the kind person will take another kind person take banla. She just define her balance. But this Regina was very sane. Yesterday when she was talking, she didn't sound drowsy. She didn't sound... Now the question is, if you say she's into drug abuse, right? Why? We want to understand why Regina would be abusing drugs. Is there something that you're not telling us? Is there something bothering her? Please, we want to know, sir, because we are concerned. Because before Regina became your wife, we are also her fans. We are also women. We've lost a lot of women to domestic violence. And this time, we're going to stand up and we're going to ask questions. Right? So please, what is making Regina Daniels aggressive? What is making her going to the extent of smashing a car? It's obviously not highness. Maybe highness mixed with provocation. And also, sir, did you hit her or do you always hit her whenever she misbehaves? That is what I want to know. Number 2, rehab is another place that damages people. You see rehab? I don't know the rehab you want to take her to, but trust me, you see this thing called drug abuse? It simply means somebody is numbing pain. Now, drug abuse is what you want to take and forget about everything around you. It becomes more abusive every morning you wake up and that same thing is still looking at you. You take another one. That is where addiction comes in. Addiction comes in when you are trying to numb a pain. You're trying to run from a situation you don't want to face. You will be sleepy, you'll be drowsy, you'll be hungry. Now, be highness, you don't know what you are doing. By the time when the drug don't clear for your eyes, you can't see, say, hey, whoa, this problem, see they here, you knock another one. That is what has made a lot of people drug addicts. So, is Regina unhappy? We are going to ask questions. Is she unhappy? We want to hear from her. We want to hear from her mother. How did Regina get into drugs? Come on, she's the wife of the senator. Where's she even getting the drugs from? Please. Anyways, we are not here to apportion blame. A lot of us might think, oh, we just want to jump on the trending issue. We are not jumping on the trending issue. We are lending a voice to another young girl that is alive. She has not passed though. She's alive. We are lending our voice. We are lending our voice for a young girl who do not even know her left to her right that got into marriage. We are lending our voice for a young girl to encourage you that if you make mistake, you go wrong road and you see say road no dey there, make a U-turn. That is the reason why we are lending our voice. Yes, just because somebody made a mistake, if the person makes a mistake and realize that, oh, this thing I did, you can make a U-turn. And that's why we're asking questions. Now, to Regina Daniels' brother, Senator Ned Nwoko have alleged, do you feed your sister drugs? Do you sell banla to her? Where is the mom of Regina Daniels? Please, we need to understand. Because Regina is not just a wife. She's also a popular figure. We love her. She's also a fantastic actress. We need to understand what is going on with her. Please, anybody that is close to Regina Daniels, before we start to talk about rehab, we first of all need to understand the root of the problem. What is Regina Daniels running away from? Why is she doing drugs? Why does she always want to, make herself drowsy? Why? Is there something we do not know about? And in that video, Regina alleged that this violence is too much. That means it has been consistent. So the question is, allegedly, because I've not seen a video where Senator Ned Nwoko raised his hand on Regina. It's still an alleged news, no evidence yet. Maybe until Regina comes to speak, but that is what the brother said, right? Good. So my question now is, Senator Ned, what is the next step? And the next step, first of all, is to understand why Regina is abusing drugs. Yes, there must be a reason. What pain is she trying to numb? Trust me, that is all we want to know. We want to know that Regina Daniels is fine. Please, I want to appeal. I am begging. I've had so many people lose their lives in drug abuse. Drug abuse starts from one to two, from 2 to 3, from 4 to 5. Drugs does not chase away pain. It just makes you relax. By the time you are done, you're going to wake up to your reality. Say no to drug abuse. And to every beautiful young lady out there, choose right. I see a lot of people saying, Bugatti, 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 my darling. If you enter Bugatti and the Bugatti won't buy you, run aside. Now Bugatti you enter, you know by person. Okay? I'm using this video to also encourage those beautiful ladies who are in a domestic violent relationship and you do not know how to leave. And the only thing you have is to run to drug to numb the pain. Please, please, please. Drug does not change anything. It worsens everything. Because in reality, no matter how much substance you take, you will still wake up to reality. My love to Regina Daniels. I think I have the mother's contact. When this whole thing die down, I will call the mother. Let us see how we can contribute. Please, at this point, Regina Daniels needs love. I know a lot of you are going to be saying, Blessing, you are so calm. I am calm because I have seen a lot behind closed doors. I understand relationship and I understand marriage. Yes. And I don't want us to lose another young girl just because everybody wants to throw shades at her. She's already on the ground. Let's help her out. She was a young girl. Even you as an older person, you still made wrong choices. You that is sharing your teeth, you are still living with an unknown Pama. So let us encourage her and show her love.